we is live on a Tuesday morning, or at least a Tuesday in my time. Aiden's here too.
Yes.
So Rob is this is spur of the moment completely on my end. I wanted to stream an asshole run of the Expanse. This will be technically my 4th time playing the episode. Because we did the 2 playthroughs when we first played episode 1, and then I did it on my own because I missed one piece of salvage. So I went back and I had to restart the whole episode to get it. But I did find some new dialogue stuff that we did not find when we first played. And I was just curious how an asshole run would go, and plus the episode's short, so I figured I would give it a try. And I got all my work stuff done for now that needed to get done right away, so hey, why not? And then I offered Aden and Rob if they wanted to join, they could. And so that's why Aden is here as well. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm kind of curious as to what happens after, Rain's leg gets cut off.
Yeah, especially in terms of how, on whether or not we get thrown in the brig.
Ooh, that could be a possibility. Let's find out, shall we? And there's no wheel because it's just Aiden and myself. Technically, it is a Study Buddies episode because it's just... Independent studies, by the way, is something that you probably haven't seen on this channel if you're newer. But that's when I stream alone. It used to be called Office Hours, but whenever I have a friend with me, it's always going to be Study Buddies. Not numbered. But on Novakast, it is listed as episode 301. Just because I didn't want there to be confusion. Still like the music, but this is gonna get us... This is gonna get us copyrighted, like it did for the last episode, but whatever. Hold on, I should probably start a new save file. That would be smart. Let's do that one on 5.
Please.
I'm just gonna redo what work we put in so far. Alright. No! There we go. That was weird. By the way, I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I used to stream by myself quite a bit. I just kind of stopped doing that. I stopped streaming on Twitch for about 4 years, and it wasn't only until like a year, not even 2 years ago, that I started streaming again. But always in conjunction with Novakast.
Hopefully it won't feel too weird.
And hopefully everything comes out better and not lagging this time. Ooh, I should double check my... Ooh, is my internet connected? Yes, it is. Okay, we're good. Whew.
Listen to me, damn it.
I'm also gonna see... I'm not gonna fight back with Maya.
Hey, no!
Hi, Cox. Don't miss you.
Not one bit.
And I did see the credits, or like the voice actors and whatnot. I don't recognize any of the names.
Let's celebrate.
What are we celebrating?
Our last mission.
And this time we don't have to worry
I've heard
about who
that
goes
before.
first or whatever.
Yeah.
This is the one.
I like
By
to
the
be
end
an
of the
instrument
day,
of
all
chaos.
of us are going to be fucking rich, but mostly you and me.
It makes me happy on the inside. Sullen on the outside, but it's okay. Oh shit, forgot my orange juice in the counter. Sorry, I could go grab that real quick. I can't stream without orange juice. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that, Aiden, please.
Damn it. She knows me too well.
I am back.
Welcome back.
No one should miss me. I wasn't gone long. That's a weird parasocial relationship you have otherwise. I'm just kidding. Just grab my OPJ, my orange pineapple juice. I actually mixed 2 different juices
It's
together.
another wreck.
It's great.
Not just any wreck. The UNN Shinabi.
At least
Dropped
it's not
off the map less than a
PPAPP.
week ago. No distress
That's
call.
too many letters.
Those UNN pricks never come out this far unless
one's
they're
gonna
carrying
remember that.
something special.
Reference.
Say it again.
PPAPP.
What is the acronym?
Pin, pineapple, apple.
Oh,
pin.
good. I knew that. Okay, that's fair. I walked into that one. All right, just making sure that all the settings are right. By the way, I didn't. Like I said, this is completely just random. I mentioned about wanting to do it later tonight, but knowing me, when I usually say shit like that, then that never happens. So hey, go me. I'm breaking boundaries.
Aren't you one of
in
those
my own
UNN
life.
pricks?
Easy. If I'm still one of those UNN pricks, then you're still an OPA traitor with Anderson Dawes' bounty on your head. But the past is the past.
The past is the past.
Ah.
Why didn't you take it? The bounty.
I knew
So
you were worth
earlier,
more.
I was
Anybody who could piss off someone that
getting
dangerous
things
must
ready
be pretty
for
fucking
Saturday.
valuable.
Mhm.
and was going through, I think, our second stream on Rise from the Ashes.
Mhm.
And I completely forgot just how close to the end I managed to make it before fucking up.
Android 13.
Yes.
I just loved it. You're like, damn it! The sound of such disappointment fuels my life
Yeah.
and brings me joy. Hence, asshole run! But on the streams, it's a-hole run because of censorship. What? You Don't Own Me would be more asshole-ish, right? Which is what we
Yeah.
chose last time.
It is.
You know what? Triangle.
Anderson Dawes is a gangster and a killer. It's not hard to piss off a man like that.
Well, his loss is my gain.
Just want to make sure you're not having second thoughts about our deal.
No, come on. We're equal partners. We pay the crew, the costs, and the overhead.
Equal, huh?
The
Yeah.
rest is 50-50.
Someone doesn't know
You and
math.
We've got a good thing going here. Nobody fucks with you, which means nobody fucks with me. And hell, if this score is what I think it could be, you've got the deal of the century.
I see
Now
some
drink.
breezes in your future. Well, then again, there's no breeze in space. Asshole run. So, what are we doing here?
Well, since Cox is an asshole, might as well drink with him.
Okay, cool.
Yam sang, or whatever the fuck you people say.
Close enough.
Oh,
Huh.
racism? That sounds right for an asshole run.
He did call us a skinny just then, didn't he?
I don't know if he did there. I know he does later.
Time to rally
Or he
the
calls
crew
the twins
for
that.
Cox's latest, last mission. I should start by briefing Khan.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of the head voice being echoey.
Yeah.
Because it's not a mistake in the game. It's actually designed that way. And I don't like it. Oh, wait, hold on. I also am playing this time on the Novakast controller so I can use my paddles instead. Hi, Khan. I'm gonna chew you out in a second.
Khan, new orders from the captain.
I know. He already sent me the coordinates.
Captain thinks that this could be...
Last score we'll ever need. All of a century.
Oh, and we
I
get to
got the pep
punch
talk from him.
Arlen, too.
Oh,
That's
that
our
ought to be
ETA.
interesting.
It depends.
It makes you feel bad
what?
right afterwards,
On
though.
how long you plan to waste my
He's like, I was
time.
just joking.
Oh dear. I made the lackey upset. Forgive me.
Asshole run.
call me that again.
Do it. Do it. Ah.
We're nearly there. The debris field is massive. It'll take me a minute to navigate.
I'm not gonna lie, I always had a feeling Con was more of those kinds that
Somebody blew that
you
ship
gotta
to hell
be
and
rough
back.
with
I should check
in
the
a way
command
in
console
order
for more information
to
on
get the respect.
She's been chewing on that same cigar for weeks.
Maybe. I won't look at all of the...
I wanted to bring that up last time, but I was just like, it's not that important, really.
Let's see here.
As the XO, it's my job to make sure the ship and its crew are in order. I keep a log on the ship and on our scavenge missions.
And to be fair, I am actually going to read these because in the original VOD, I had myself muted for a good 25 minutes. And so I was reading all these out. That's why there were long pauses, but it was because I muted myself like an idiot. So here we go. Mission briefing. Ship name, Urshanabi. Ship type, United Nations Navy Leonidas class. Location, Jupiter orbit. Mission specifications, enter the ship, scan the area, and return with any valuables. Potential risks. No one knows why the Urshanabi was in this area or why they never sent out a distress signal. Whatever caused the wreck, pirates, Martian forces, might still be in the vicinity. Crew, C. Drummer, A. Morozov, R. Morozov. Scavenge, M. Castillo, scanning and reconnaissance. Drummer's log. The Urshanabi is a brand new wreck. If Cox's intel is good, the United Nations will likely send another ship to investigate the loss of one of their navy. But that could take weeks. Cox is overconfident as always, but there could be valuables on board. And then Artemis crew roster. Captain Garrison Cox. His name is Garrison, that's funny. Ironic at the same time.
Yeah.
Executive officer, Kamina Drummer. Pilot, Contron. Medic, Virgil Marks. Engineer, Maya Castillo. Crew, Arlen Morozov and Rayan Morozov, which are the twins. Drummer's log. Cox has assembled an interesting crew. The twins, Arlen and Rayan, are the only other Belters. The rest come from the inner planets, Maya from Mars, Virgil from Luna, and Khan and Cox from Earth. None of the inners really talks about what brought them to the belt, but that's no surprise. You don't become a scavenger because things are going so well at home. Alright, brief the twins, brief Virgil, ignore the flushing toilet in the background if you hear it.
Haven't had to shoot much, but we keep the PDCs fully stocked.
Good.
Just in case.
Murder will happen.
Wouldn't want to do a high G burn in one of these. It's bad enough with the juice and the cushy chair.
Alright, let's see here. Artemis Diagnostics. Flight systems operational. Navigation operational. Comms operational. Life support operational. Radiation shielding operational. Fuel reserves 23%. That's not good. Drummer's log. The Artemis is my favorite kind of ship. From a distance, she looks like a beaten up rock hopper, but once you get inside, you see how well she's been taken care of. It's the only safe way to travel the belt, where pirates will shoot down anything shiny. I'd assume that Artemis had a top-notch engineer, but Maya has only been aboard for a month, and according to Arlen, Cox fired their last engineer 2 years ago. We'll have to dig up the maintenance logs to see who keeps this ship from falling out of the sky. Alright, officer deck. I'm not going to read every single one, I'm just reading the ones from when I was muted. If you want to see that, I'll try to remind myself to put the link to the first
Time to
Arvon
find the
from
rest
other
of the
night.
crew. Arlen said he put all this away. What was it, 3 days ago? Lazy Gemini. Ship's diagnostics always come back good. The Artemis isn't much to look at,
Her
but she's built to
accent sounds like kind of like Russian almost.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, we'll look at your
last. Of
office.
course. Cox needs to get his beauty rest before he gets back to work.
But this
doing
doesn't say
absolutely
airlock
nothing.
on it. Oh, he's just hiding. What a scared little Cox. Alright, mission log. Artemis, crew deck airlock. 8-3, or August 3rd. Derelict gas freighter orbiting Neptune. Scavenge, fuel pellets and reaction mass. Assorted cables. August 19th, supposedly a rockhopper near Ganymede. Scavenged, nothing. Rockhopper turned out to be solar backscatter. Area was clear. September 8th, 2 scuttled UNN cruisers, scavenged assorted research equipment. According to Virgil, some may have some resale value. September 19th, defunct research station on Triton, scavenged assorted research equipment. According to Virgil, may have some value. Drummer's log. Scavengers have to travel long distances between jobs, so every score counts. But the Artemis has been averaging only 2 missions a month. Supplies and morale are low. Alright.
Only 2?
I know. What's wrong with you guys? Oh.
I used to suit up in the prep room with everyone. But I've seen Arlen's and Rayan's asses enough for one lifetime.
Be right back.
Okay.
Now, I keep my vac suit in my room.
Yeah, Aden wasn't planning on being here for the whole stream, so...
Maya has a plan for this meditation session. She's going to bring her makeup kit and wait until Virgil gets into a deep trance.
I'm
Then
gonna...
go down on him. I may have to watch.
I'm not gonna look at every single thing.
Virgil. Virgil!
I just feel stupid that I... freaking
Exo
had
drummer.
myself muted for a significant
Usually
period of
medics only
time.
know enough to plug that thing in and rig up the morphine dispenser.
Well, I took a course in autodoc repair during my residency. Useful for work outside the medical system. It's been giving me abnormal readings since series, but I finally know why. The laser crystal's badly occluded.
I should look into watching the TV series if I can find it. Shit. These aren't really asshole decisions, but fuck it, we didn't choose Maya can fix it before.
This looks like the kind of job that Maya would kill for.
While Miss Castillo can no doubt install a new crystal, I'm afraid we'll need a new one first. I can only imagine what ancient
I
welding
kind of
equipment
liked
the
when there
captain
were
dug this
multiple
stone out of.
choices instead of
We'll need a
2.
high-quality gem for surgical work.
Gives you more variability. I mean, less playthroughs
I
you have to
assume
do
you
really,
didn't come here to
but
talk about
if you were
crystals.
planning on exploring every single option of the game, but...
We have a new target.
What is it this time, El Dorado? The Fountain of Youth? Let me guess. The Falcon Horde of Venus?
But yeah, part of me just wants to restream
The
this
UNN
because of
Ocean
how
Lobby. Cap believes
how
there's
messed up
something
things got
valuable
when we
on board.
first played the other night.
Something special.
Lagging,
Do
me
we want to
muted,
invite that kind of attention?
us making a huge mistake and having to restart it.
We'll be fine.
The episode completely over,
In and
even though
out.
we were at the
No games.
end of the episode.
I'll monitor any data you send
And then I had
back,
to replay it
and I'll
again
be here
because
to
I
patch
missed
anyone up,
one
should it come
salvage
to that.
piece, which prevented me from getting a trophy for the episode. And if you guys know me, when it comes to these kinds of games, I like to get the platinum for these kinds of games. And it bugs me if I miss one thing. And to be fair, the thing that I did miss
When Cox
was
recruited me, a big selling point was the
not
med bay
something I
and
probably
the
would have
medic.
checked, but
Not something you see on most scavenging ships.
I should have. So,
Should I be
prosthetics.
concerned that our medic thinks we need this many prosthetics?
We might need more.
Does he know something I don't?
We haven't met the twins yet in this episode, so...
No one on this ship likes to talk about their past, but Virgil is a real mystery. We never have enough supplies, but Virgil always seems to make do.
Where do I look for a replacement crystal?
Aside from medical, high-end navigation or communication systems use them as well.
Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Oh. Interesting. Discord kicked Aden out of the call because he left the call. I know he was expecting a phone call from one of our friends, so that's fine.
Any other medic, and I'd assume he spent the day napping in this.
I don't know
Not this
when
medic.
they implemented that, though. Where it said the bandwidth police is kicking him out. Here's the mess hall. Hello. Georgia Medicine, thank you for following. Welcome. Let's see.
I wonder what angry pilot could have written this.
I will find you. Alright, let's go and
What's your
see these
excuse this
assholes.
You don't get enough sleep? You need some aqua caca, huh?
Ow! Just let me go. It just fell, okay?
What I tell you? Tinsha, you stupid prig! Quit fucking up!
Boss man! Make him stop!
Shut it, Tokaka!
Because it's an asshole run, I still have to do this.
Carry on. I'm enjoying the show.
Si Pashanwala, even EXO agrees.
Okay, okay. For the God, brother.
We got a job, Baradnas. Listen up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm tired of rooting around in the dumpster for that Inya.
Cox promised us a real payday. He
I'm
said,
sure he
give
did.
me 3 months.
He's a trustworthy
never
guy.
have to work again. He said,
This the next job. And he the boss man.
Just like series. Bossing everyone around, only this time no dolls to keep you on the leash, yeah?
I'm gonna punch him. Oh, I kind of wish Aden was here for this, though. Well, he can watch the VOD. Here we go! Asshole run!
This isn't series. On the ship, I'm the EXO.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Shit. I was only fucking with you, Kopeng. Come on, Baratna.
My fist means business. Please don't take lessons from this. No one should resort to using fists to rather than words.
Maya is making
But what
an
is
effort to learn
coping?
some Belter words, and Arlen
Oh.
is trying to help.
I'm just messing with you, friend. Yep. Well, you guys know what run this is, so. Our refrigerator access log. I'm not reading all those times. Drummer's log. So far, the most communicative member of the ship has been the refrigerator. Cox's records are spotty at best, but according to this log, most of the crew have been traveling together for several years, with the exception of Maya Castillo, our engineer, who arrived soon after I did. Cox's late-night snacking habits, while prolific, aren't part of the scope of this log. Yeah, I have late-night snacking habits too. I need to stop.
So far, none of the biomass that's gone through this recycler has been a crew member. I consider that a win. Supplies are always tight on long jobs, but we're running low on even the basics now.
Hydroponics. To me, I always, like, when I walk past this, I always look like, I thought it was, like, broken. It's just apparently my eyes
Nothing
are
like fresh herbs
not
and
doing me
spices
justice
to go
here.
with dried kibble.
Alright.
Arlen is right. That Rayan
I'm
can't
speeding
keep his
through these,
shit
it's
from
because I've
breaking.
played this before.
It only makes my job
If you're just
harder.
tuning in. Would you eat this? Let me know.
Food in the belt is never fancy.
I did make a
But my
joke that it
stomach
looked like a
still turns
giant
when I
Rice
look at
Krispie
this
treat,
mush.
but I don't want to ruin Rice Krispie treats for me. Hey, Rob. How's it going? Did you want to join in the call? I can add you. I just punched Arlen in the face.
ETA 5 minutes, drummer.
Will do, boss man. Headed back to my room to suit up now.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to show this too to Rob and Aden because this is her room, but I didn't look at all of these things in here. I don't believe. But I'll wait a couple seconds to see if, because I can add you to, I can call you, Rob, if you want to join in. You don't have to stay for the whole time if you don't want to. I know it's late, but all right, here we go.
A little token of my childhood on series. Each time it gets another crack, it reminds me of that shit heap even more.
Just stop by to say have fun with the asshole run. Thank you. I definitely will. Here we go. This is
Those
another
gave
thing
me
that we
everything.
missed.
A job, a purpose, a community. Until he took it all away.
Alrighty. So an email to Kamina. You think the docks at Ceres were dangerous? I've always pronounced it as Ceres. I don't know if that's just for the show or what have you, but I've always thought it was Ceres instead of series. Anyway. Everly Obicha in the Ubica or Ibicha? Sorry, my pronunciation is off. Or it might be off. It most likely is. Alright, in the boat will be after you now. Dead or alive, I told them. Tencha Fopasa Kamina, AD. So I'm assuming that's Andrew Dawes. I will when he gets back. Apparently the bandwidth police on Discord kicked him out of the call. Because
even with everything
gone.
he's done to me, I would never turn Dawes into UNN forces.
Who is this Dawes guy? Alright, let's read it. Miss Kamina Drummer, our records indicate that you have not returned to your apartment.
Took every yen I had to get off Ceres without Dawes or
that was an
Star Helix
accidental
noticing.
button press on my end. Alright, you have not returned to your apartment in Hermes Square. I've also heard Hermes or Hermes. But Hermes is the fashion brand. Hermes is the Greek god. Alright. Is it Greek? Whatever. It's too late at night for me having coherent educational thoughts. Hence, my channel name is Professor MJ. Anyway, Hermes Square in nearly 2 months. As such, we surmise that you have left Ceres Station. Your arrest warrant remains in effect throughout the belt, and if found, you will be returned to Ceres for indictment and incarceration. However, we are prepared to re-examine the charges against you should you find yourself in possession of information regarding Anderson Dawes' whereabouts. If you wish to speak further on this matter, our office is willing to compensate you for your time and commitment to the appropriate carriage of justice on Ceres Station. Regards, Detective Yevgeny Cobb, Star Helix Security. Alright, monthly statement, starting monthly balance, 43 CNY. Ending monthly balance, 43 CNY. Transactions, none. Deposits, none. Thank you for banking with us.
Never had time for dating on Ceres. Now I've got plenty of time.
Oh my gosh, the dating apps. The dating apps in, like, space would be insane, right? I mean, we already have, like, crazy dating apps here on Earth. But I can only imagine. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, we do read Garfield Effect once in a while, too, so... if you don't know what that is, check it out sometime. I'm sure you'll love it. We're sorry to see you go. Hey there, Kamina. Or Kamina! Due to a lack of payment, we regret to inform you that your account with low gravity, no pressure, LGNP, has lapsed. We hope this is a sign that you've found the connection you've been looking for. As the premier website for singles and open-minded couples in Ceres, LGNP wishes you the best. If your circumstances change, we will be proud to offer you our fully encrypted, discretion-guaranteed services to you again upon receipt of your owed fees. Best of luck out there! LGNP assumes no risk or liability. All accounts are at the risk of the participating parties. Medical and criminal records are available at extra cost. Please contact us with any questions. Ha! Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, enough self-congratulating. Let's look at this drawing.
I got a lot closer to a captain's chair than I would have expected. And a lot further away from anything else.
Beginner spaceflight, orbital mechanics. If Sally launches into orbit with a perigee radius of 8,500 kilometers and an apogee radius of 12,500 kilometers, calculate the altitude above Ceres when Sally has reached the point at 90 degrees past the perigee. I'm good. I'm not suiting up yet because I want to look at all these other things just so I have them.
I never thought I'd get along with a Martian Marine. But Maya hates the MCRN almost as much as I do.
See, whenever I hear Maya, I think of Zoe, Maya Castillo from Dreamfall and Dreamfall chapters, based on the Longest Journey like series. If you haven't checked that out, Longest Journey is a great point and click. I've played Dreamfall chapters. It was actually one of the first video games I've streamed on my original channel, which is no longer active. It's not deleted or anything. I just changed my name over time. All right. Private Castillo. The Martian Congressional Republic Navy has processed your discharge from the Martian Armed Forces, effective immediately. Status: dishonorable. Reasons for your discharge include, but are not limited to: insubordination, 3 counts; dereliction of duty, 2 counts; sharing anti-Martian media, literature, or sentiment, 2 counts; fraternization, 1 count. The MCRN does not tolerate divisive behavior within its ranks. In order to prosper, all citizens must work to serve the Republic and advance Martian interests. By failing in your duties to Mars, you have impeded the cause to which billions of Martians have dedicated their lives. Damn, Maya, how cold. I like Maya. I'm going to
Maya
not
fits
fight her
in well
back
for her
when
first time in
we
the
meet
club.
her.
Despite whatever filota this book taught her. Somehow I am not surprised to learn that Maya keeps a copy of our ship's manual by her bedside.
Yeah, I'm not reading this one again, even though you couldn't hear me when I read it the first time. That's too much technical information for me to wrap my mind around at the moment. Alright, puzzle.
If he doesn't secure that thing before we come out of trust, we'll all be finding pieces in our beds.
Wait, hold on.
Again.
I want to see. I have a puzzle just like that. Or I had one. When I was growing up, my, oh, is that Hatsune Miku? No. But that's cool. Kind of also looks like it's from the Interstellar music video for Daft Punk. Or sorry, Interstellar 555? Aiden would correct me if he was here. But, alright, we got Porter, Miloa, Skonia, Leva, Zox, I don't know. Hartnacker, Cyber Guy 2550. What does it say on the bottom? 5,000 people, 48 hours, one guy. And then Golgo, Grand Tournament. Okay, cool. Alright, so then the other twins' room. This is Arlen's room.
I told him he couldn't wear OPA symbols for the sake of crew unity. So instead, he displays it here, like a petulant child.
Also, I wanted to say hi to Magi. I don't think he's watching, but I know Aiden was going to be talking with him later, so... Hi, Magi! Miss you, buddy. I'll speak for Rob. He misses you, too. Let's see... Here's Khan's room.
I bet she sniffs that box before she goes to bed.
I don't want to think about what Khan sniffs before she goes to bed, especially because that cigar box that says Big Daddy. Kitty. Doggy. Aw. I miss having a dog. I'm also sort of taking my time with this.
Where are you going to go, Kamina? Huh?
Anywhere but here.
Because of the fact
With
that I was
anyone
muted
but
last
you.
time.
Hate me all you want. You are many things, Beltalowda, but you are not a traitor. You love your belt. And right now,
Do they have some sort of
belt
like
is me.
romantic relationship? Again, I know nothing about the novels or the show. I'll have to remind myself to look it up after I get done streaming, where I can find the episodes for it so I can watch it. Maya.
At least she
I'm
doesn't
busy.
talk like
You're
this.
late. Quit tinkering and
no.
get your helmet. We're about to push off.
The person who
Fucking
just
make
followed
me.
me on Twitch unfollowed. Dumbass.
Typical engineer.
Engineer, not dumbass to the person.
Smart hands.
Oh God, that
But
just makes me
caca
sound
for
bald
brains.
or bad. My bad.
I already beat Arlen's ass today. Guess Virgil can handle one more patient.
Well, I appreciate the follow for how long as long as it lasted. So thank you anyway. I'm not gonna fight her. Do I have to? Ugh.
I should put you in the brig for this.
You'd have to catch me first.
Hold on. Sorry. Accessibility, action timer. We'll just do default. There we go. I'm purposely not fighting her because I want to see what happens.
Starting thrust. Prepare to enter float in 3, 2...
Come on. Let me hear it.
You got me.
Fuck yes. Finally!
Okay, so it doesn't look like it changed anything.
That was a good move.
They're cute together. A little weak, but whatever.
But if we were playing for keeps, I would have headbutted you at the end there.
And if we were playing for keeps, I would have smashed your brittle belter bones up against the ceiling.
Don't believe everything they taught you in the Martian Navy. My bones are just as strong as yours.
I didn't believe a single thing they taught me at that fascist brainwash factory. That's why I'm here with you, brittle bitches.
I'm hoping that
Arlen
the
and
future
Rayan have
episodes
begun
are
breaching the airlock off the
longer
bridge.
than this
Once
one.
we're in, we are going
Holy shit, Io!
Like
Usually
when we
Io is
started
covered up by
the
these dust
playthrough, when we
streams that
first played this
fire off
on
from its pulse
Friday,
after volcanic activity.
It took me like a half
it's
an
clear
hour
as
to get back
day.
to where we were. It's a moon.
It looks like any other moon. Pale and lumpy.
Don't you talk about her like that. She's a beautiful volcanic goddess.
Or what, am I fat shaming a planet now or a moon?
I usually only look for what could kill me out here. But it's nice getting to see it through your eyes. Even if they're the eyes of an inner who doesn't know her ass from her oxygen valve.
You mean an inner who pile-drived your ass into a ceiling, right?
Let's head out. Just remember to...
Woohoo!
And for the sake of the stream, I will be going after all the salvage as well. Just because we didn't get them all during our first time. I did my second time around on my own, but the recording that I made for it cut out part of it.
As I was saying, remember to keep your weight back when you land.
Still, not bad for an inner who's barely been in the belt for a month, eh?
Reminds me when Rayan and I were learning to spacewalk. One time, he crashed right into the hull and shit his vac suit.
Shut it! Koya!
Whoa. Airlock is open, Exo.
Good. Let's see what we have in here.
I'm sure everything will be fine. We're literally getting ahead of any danger that will fall us soon. If you haven't watched the first bout of us playing this game, you won't get it until maybe a minute from now. I was having difficulty holding down the run button or pushing down the L3 because the little grip that I had on the thumbstick of it was kept sliding off.
Fucking table scraps.
No, it can just toggle. I'm using the Novakast controller that has paddles in the back, so I don't have to worry about it. I'd show you, but I don't have my camera on and I don't intend to. Haha, see? Getting ahead of life. In danger.
Yo,
Totally
Baratna.
a normal thing.
She's crazy.
Just breathe. Keep your head down. It's okay.
Now say puke in your soup, eh? That you won't choke to death on your own sick.
I like the fact that they use their own, or come up with their own, like, lexicon for, like, the belters and what have you. There are people, fun fact, there are people out there that actually are paid to create languages. For example, the Dothraki language was obviously not an actual language prior to Game of Thrones, but they hired a linguist to create an entire, like, dictionary.
Whoever put out this welcome gift for us is long gone. And they left behind a big-ass ship that must have some valuables still on it. So get scavenging!
You all have your orders. Hurry up and do your jobs so we can get back home.
There are even college classes you can take to learn, like, Klingon or Dothraki. And it's also interesting, I tell my students this, regarding language, and to not bore you to death, but there is a linguistic theory called the linguistic relativity hypothesis, or the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. So that one's lexicon and one's language is formed through experiences and what they have perceived or lack thereof, in a way. It's based on a study that Sapir and Whorf have done, and what they did was they showed this tribe like photos of various shades of like blues and greens, and when they got to a color that what most people like, or that most of you would understand to be like turquoise or teal, they didn't have a name for it because they've never seen it before. Same with like the Dothraki language when Daenerys gets married to Khal Drogo, where he had gifted her a horse as a wedding gift, and she turns to Ser Jorah and is like, you know, tell him I said thank you, and he's like, I can't do that. And she's like, why? And it's because they don't really care about manners, or I mean, if they want something, they take it. They're not going to be polite about it, so thank you is not in their language, so it doesn't exist. So there's no like word to describe or show appreciation in that conventional regard. The more you know. Mission log unlocked. Alright. Drive signature analysis. Ship class, frigate. Ship origin, Europa. UNN reported stolen in 2345. Number of Epstein drives, 1. Number of torpedoes, 12. Number of point defense cannons, 5. Drummer's log. The Urshanabi analyzed the drive signature of the attacking ship before their defense systems were compromised. The ship that took them down was a stolen UNN frigate. As if the heads didn't make it clear enough, this attack was the work of pirates. They've already stolen one UNN ship and used it to blast a second one to scrap. Whatever their goal is, they're certainly not afraid of pissing off Earth in pursuit of it. Alright. Hi, friends. Boop. 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 Sorry. Boop, boop, boop.
Ooh. If I stare at these too long, I might be the one throwing up in my suit.
Alright, I'll leave them alone.
It's not like the pirates took down some creaky old ship. This thing was practically brand new.
UNN Urshanabi commissioned 2336, the Leonidas-class frigate built at Bush Shipyards. Alright. Oh, friend. Boop. Aww. Where are we going? Don't hide from me. Okay. I know it wants me to go there, but I'm gonna look for some other stuff first. I don't think I'll be able to get to the one thing that I missed during our first playthrough, but we'll see. Okay, so I think I do need to go open the bulkhead first.
I've got an intact QPU here.
Nice find.
Alright, there's the containment, or another piece of salvage up here.
Fuel, oxygen, scrap metal, wiring. If we can use it or sell it, it goes in here.
I also learned if you look at the back of... Hold on, let me get... So it doesn't show that. Containment vault. Alright, if you look at her backpack, you notice that there's a lit up arrow at the bottom. That tells you, like, the salvage that you find. So I found one, so apparently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 more to go. Might as well redo them while I'm here. Just because the first stream just flagged quite a bit. It was annoying. I repeat myself, I apologize.
But pirates aren't scavengers.
Just wanted to see how it felt like to stream solo again. And maybe I'll do it more if anyone's interested. Alright.
Keep an eye out for trouble while you're setting up the containment vaults.
You ever cut anybody's head off, Ixo? Back when you ran with Dawes?
Yes.
One time, I cut a man's eyes out when he looked at me funny.
For real?
Sure did. Wore them as earrings the next night.
Basheng Fong!
And here he is. I'm just kidding. Alright. There's another salvage. I think, wait, no. Maybe not.
Doesn't look like a typical pirate attack to me.
I agree. Maybe they were looking for something big and couldn't find it. Left the heads to try and scare off anyone else.
Or maybe they were a bunch of psychotic Pashangwalas.
Get your ass moving and we won't have to find out.
No, I'm good. Screw you, Cox. I realize the double entendre in there, but whatever. Giggity. Alright, so... To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. To the front, to the front. Just slide, baby, slide. Alright. Oh, there's that panel.
This looks like a fabricator of some kind. Maybe for
See?
material
Oh,
printing?
there's another arrow on her backpack.
Yes! Gimme, gimme!
Alright.
Okay, time to scavenge.
Yeah.
Drummer, looks like the officers section is still intact. Go check it out.
On it.
Okay.
You know the military. The brass always hoards the best shit.
Let's hope so.
So I can't remember if we actually looked at this before. Oh, hold on.
Hello.
Hi.
I have returned.
Yeah, it said, do you see the bandwidth police thing that popped up in our call?
No, that happens whenever you're in a call by yourself.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes? They lowered it. Okay.
Yeah, it says here.
Oh, I've seen
never
it
mind.
before. I know what you're talking about.
Oh no, I was gonna show the stream. But I'll just read it. It says, appears you've been by yourself in this call for more than 3 minutes. The bandwidth patrol has asked me to disconnect you to save bandwidth. That stuff doesn't grow on trees. Cool.
Yeah.
I got a new follow on Twitch and then they unfollowed.
Oh.
I still thank them regardless. Like that was nice of them to even consider it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started the salvage part.
I've been keeping an eye on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I even went ahead and did a small bit of editing because I noticed one of the tags still said Ace Attorney trilogy.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, did we see this the first time? This exercise bike?
I need to... No.
Indians have to work hard to keep their bodies in shape out here. Will be much easier for everyone
And
if
I
they
just now
stay
noticed
home.
it also says Phoenix Wright in one of the tags, and I was like, yeah, nope, that's gone.
Oh, that's weird. Is it on Twitch, you mean?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't...
That's
okay.
taken care of.
Okay, cool. I'll have to go back and look at the other ones. But yeah, this is... You find this exercise, like, as soon as you are able to, like, travel out, it's to your right. Alright.
Huh. What does she say about it?
The exercise bike?
Yeah.
Oh. I can see if she'll say it again. Hold on.
Also, any chance you can share your screen?
Oh,
that
holy
way,
shit. Yeah, that's right. No wonder.
That way I'm not
sorry.
going to delay. No, it's all
I
good.
completely forgot about it. My bad. Here you go.
Interesting that I instantly hopped in the stream.
Oh, is that why it says 3 viewers on Twitch now?
I've been on the dashboard.
There we go.
Indians have to work hard to keep their bodies in shape out here. Will be much easier for everyone if they just stayed home.
Yeah, but that's like immediately to the right when you launch out of there.
Huh.
Oh yeah, using the Novakast controller is much easier. It feels nicer. Because I'm just toggling it with the paddles instead of holding down L3. But yeah, if you look at her backpack, you notice that there's 6 red arrows and 2 like lit up ones.
Yeah.
So that shows us how many collectibles or salvage that we have left to find.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I really do like that attention to detail.
Shit, Drama, how'd you know there was something there?
Yeah, you're like a human scanner drone.
Get back to work.
No. There we go.
It's a lot easier to use your eyes when your mouth isn't running all the time.
Psh, whatever.
But yeah, I punched Arlen in the face, and he was like, shit, I was just fucking with you, Kopeng. And I looked up what Kopeng means on that poster that they had, and Kopeng means friend.
Aww.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find all the salvage while I'm here.
Turns out that's not what it means at all.
Just something fucking disturbing. Alright, so there's that red beacon. There's the yellow one. Hi! Friend? Bro! No. I'm too busy playing with my new friends. Oh yeah, there was also the part, I don't know if you saw the part where it said, like, oh, have you ever cut anybody's head off? And she was like, yeah, I cut the eyes out of one guy who was looking at me funny. I wore his earrings, or wore them as earrings for the next night. Alright. And we'll eventually get to the one that we missed, which, now thinking back on it, I'm kind of disappointed that we missed it, because it was right after where she said, yeah, sometimes you just gotta look up.
Oh no.
Okay, you. Come on. Friend? Hug. Aw. Alright, door. Hold on, before we get to that, I'm just gonna look around here, because I can't exactly remember where everything was. Okay, so gotta go back. So we just have 5 more to go.
How's the search going?
Not much to find in this sea of caca. You?
Haven't found much so far.
You hear that, Baratna? Exo got the easy job inside, and she still can't find Folota.
You wanna be inside the ship? Don't break so many things, and I might let you near the fancy tech.
Nah, all good, Exo. Rather be out here than in there. Less blood.
Okay.
I don't trust you on the outside of the ship either, to be quite honest.
How much they rough out
Europa's Bane. Anyone heard of it?
Freaking.
It's one of two sons of Potter's
up
ships.
more often, you know?
Right?
Ah, fuck. Should have known.
Yeah, when I walked past the
Who is that?
prosthetics earlier, I was like,
Latest
where she
pirate
goes,
flavor of the month.
I don't get why he thinks that
Let
we
a
need to spend. He
mining
was like,
strike
yeah, we
on
don't have
Europa.
enough.
Stole these ships. Now self-employed as a full-time murdering psychopath. UNN has been giving her a wide berth. If she wanted to take out this ship, it means she had a good reason. Or she's just a murdering psychopath.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, I've finished scanning the ship. Bad news first. The officers' quarters are secured with a fingerprint lock. You're going to need to find the right hand. An officer.
Sabaka.
But good news,
Okay,
according
cut.
to the logs, Second Corporal Horowitz was in the mess hall at the time of the attack.
Oh yeah, I don't think we...
Might be difficult
We
to
did
get
talk
his
to
body
her
back
about
to the
it
door,
the
though.
first time,
Don't need
but
all
when
of
we
them.
reset, we
Oh,
didn't.
God.
Another pirate corpse. That makes 2 in here.
Better than none.
Did we choose
We
Toussaint?
asked about the background on Toussaint.
Okay, so we'll do Europa's Bane.
Know anything else about the Europa's Bane? Must be pretty massive to tear apart a frigate.
Hell should I know? But if you learn any more about them, feel free to fill me in.
That's the one. Poor Arthur.
Oh yeah, Rob says hi.
Yeah. Best I saw, it looked like he was playing Ragnarok.
Sorry about this.
Oh, God of War Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Well, because there's Ragnarok, the drum game. Or the VR game.
Oh yeah, there is. And then of course there's the movie Thor Ragnarok. And the anime series Record of Ragnarok.
Fuck!
Rayan, what's happening?
An accident. My leg. It's the...
Folota, you're the accident!
Keep holding. I'll be right there.
Drummer, whatever mess he's got himself
Nope.
into, make sure the
Asshole,
containment
run.
vault is secure.
We're gonna
We
take our
cannot
time.
afford to lose it.
Captain!
How much more salvage?
Not now!
So you
5.
know what all the salvage
Get
is?
your ass
Yeah.
over there.
No, I'm good, Cox. I don't want to listen
On
to
my
you.
way.
No, asshole run. You're gonna make him wait. Oh gosh. I
Make
know.
it to where we have no choice but to remove the leg.
Yeah. He'll be fine. Maybe. I'm just trying to remember what the rest of them were. Okay, because I believe I can't get some of them after this.
Doesn't the crystal count?
Yeah. That's looking like... I can't remember if that's the waypoint where... Too bad
But
there's
we
no
can't
map.
use to keep it to ourselves, to our knowledge.
Did we go to this red one?
That leads to the crystal.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna grab all these salvage pieces before... Who knows? He might be dead
If
by the time
memory.
we get there. Well, we said that we didn't trust him on the inside.
Now he knows why.
Yeah, I had to actually turn the timer, or disable the infinite timer to be able to try to fight Maya. But I didn't do it until after the first prompt. And so it didn't really change too much. I mean, I let her take me down after that first one, and she like knocked me onto the ground. But the dialogue was all the same. Alright, so there's 4. I'm trying to think of one in the captain's quarters, and there's one next to the crew quarters, so that's
We place these nav beacons on every ship we explore.
Sec.
They're supposed to help me cover the space and find more valuables. But usually I just go with my gut.
Let's see here. I'm looking it up real quick just
Well,
to find out.
We still need to get pranked.
Pranked?
Yeah, because isn't that where one of the collectibles is?
Oh, yeah. So that was one. There was quantum processor. Got the fabricator. I believe I got the water recycler. Follow the yellow marker. Oh, okay. That's where the recycler is. Nope. Fuel barrel. Laser crystal. Smash. Machine salvage. Cigars? There's more than one? Huh. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Alright, let's go. I think that's the prank one right here.
It looks like it.
I just wish he could go faster, but I realize that's not how space works. I think there was a dialogue choice here for the graffiti.
I do believe so.
graffiti on the outside of the containment vault? How dumb can you get?
No?
OPA graffiti on the outside of the containment
You may have
vault?
already done
How
it.
dumb can you get?
Not in this playthrough.
Oh wait, no, because the guy, the one who starts that conversation's already caught. Got his leg caught.
Oops.
Wait, did you just... That was a pressure-sensitive panel. It must be connected to... Quick, get away from there!
This is Saka doing.
Phayn, what?
I am stuck here with my leg.
Combustion in 5, 4,
Sorry,
3,
Kopeng.
2...
Really?
Oh my god, I wish I could see your face right now.
You're a very brave woman, knowing I must now retaliate. Or very stupid.
I know. I don't even care how much I live to regret it.
Last time Khan smoked a cigar on the ship, Maya had to spend half the day cleaning out the air filter.
Don't you have to collect it?
No.
Oh.
There was
That's
just
fun you
look.
did.
No, it just says look there. This one I do. The temperature log. Alright. Tremors log. The temperature in this area spiked when the ship was breached. The attackers used a directed energy gun as part of their offensive, in addition to what other torpedoes, the PDC and PDC rounds they used to make it past the Urshanabi's defenses. In order to cut down a ship of this size, the attackers either outnumbered the Urshanabi or outgunned them. I'm guessing this group was small, well-coordinated, and armed to the teeth. Alright. I know, it still says Hope Rain. He's gonna have to wait. More important matters I need to attend to are in front of me. Okay, so this is where we missed the last piece of salvage. Right there. Hold on. Oops. Come on. You. Come on, you.
Excuse me.
Come on, you. There we go. This one.
Ah ha ha.
It's not gonna let me, or do I have to wait until I save him? Damn it, Ryan, you're making things inconvenient. Well, I can do it before entering the cabin's quarters. I know that much for sure.
Oh, that is true.
Hold on. Come back down.
You might have to come back here after saving our Ryan.
Yeah. But first, let's read this.
Oh wait, you won't be able to after you save Arlen because you'll be back at the main ship.
He still didn't deserve to die like this.
No, because we had to I don't know. I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. Whatever. Hold on. Tests. We're being boarded. Don't know how they got past our scanners, but came out of nowhere. Keep demanding our surrender as if we'd ever surrender to a bunch of fucking skinnies. Lost contact with the rest of the ship. We're going to set up a barricade and repel them. Fucking savages. They're breaching. How the fuck do pirates get a military-grade DEG? Should have never come this far from home. I'm so sad.
I remember us reading that one.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the DEG.
Microwave energy gun. Not a bad choice for persuading someone to open a door.
Or was it? Huh? No, there's some. What was behind the iron painting? It was like, oh wait, never mind. So there was a card on the captain, and then opening the safe there.
Oh yeah, there's that.
And there's this recording over here, but that's not salvage. It's just basically a data log.
Commanders, this is Private Takabe.
Oh, here's one.
Pirates have asked me to report the following. All crew.
Arlen and Ryan's experience hauling
I'm done
minerals on
listening to you,
Vesta
guy.
has been a big help, even when they annoyed the hell out of me.
Oh wait, that didn't count? Okay, so we got the blowtorch area, and then the cigar. Where was the cigar? Hold on. That doesn't help me. Come on, you. Sorry, I'm gonna look that up once more. I'm curious about this because I want to make sure I can't remember the order of things, even though I just played it like yesterday.
It happens.
Let's see here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to freaking make notes on what order to do things in.
Yeah. Okay, machine salvage, got that one. Laser crystal, got that one. Okay. Fuel barrel, got that one. Follow the yellow marker and scan the officers. Why was it not working then? Because there was a... I believe there was a piece here, and I think I might have already got that. Too bad I can't see what salvage I did actually get. I don't think, right?
True. I have no idea if you can or not.
Nope. Just curious. Okay, officer.
Can't leave Ryan behind.
What? No! No! I want to find stuff first. No!
Damn it.
My selfish needs take precedence here. How dare he fuck this up for us? Alright, let's go save his dumb ass. And we're keeping the vault this time. Obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously. Oops. I gotta switch. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It goes around the shadow. Ba-da-da-da-da. He's gonna lose his leg. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Fuck. I should have expected that, but I didn't.
Because we want all those goods. I'm sorry we got a leg up on you. Right? Yeah, the puns are never gonna stop.
Samalo, drummer. Samalo. Hold still. We'll see what we can do. What happened?
Unexploded charge, I think. Pirates must have left it behind.
Pashang, you didn't scan first?
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault and patch him now or he could die.
Asshole, Ronnie.
Belay that! That vault has O2, fuel, armaments. We can't afford to lose it.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Yes.
I don't remember that prompt ever showing up before.
I enabled it when I was playing by myself yesterday.
We're going to have to remove the leg.
Oh,
You're
okay.
crazy.
2 days ago.
We need these supplies to survive. I wish there was another
Because
choice.
of this particular choice.
What are you doing?
Lowering the oxygen intake. It's no morphine, but it'll help.
No, drummer. I can't.
Be strong, Totaloda.
You heard her, Baratna. Be strong.
Where's Virgil?
He's on his way, but Rayan's stable and his suit is pressurizing. Your patch should hold until he's back on board.
You did good, Drummer. Virgil's entering your sector now. Best thing you can do is hurry up and finish the search so we can get out of here.
Oh, Arlen doesn't have anything to say this time.
Kind of surprising.
This is both kind of fun. Like, this shot here is both, like, dissonant or creepy and kind of scary and funny at the same time.
Fair.
Open the door to officers' quarters. No.
I've made a lot of tough calls. Prioritizing supplies over Rayan's leg was one of the toughest. It was also right.
Was it? Alright, let's find the other pieces of salvage. Or not. Come on, you. I believe the captain's quarters
Anything
over
called
there. Huh?
Is that anything called love?
I was thinking of another punishment that we could possibly add to the wheel of only being able to respond with like song lyrics or titles.
Ooh. Ooh, that would be very, very challenging.
I know. So we're doing it then, right?
I myself don't see why not for the time being.
I think I just came from here, but still. Yes, I did.
Let's see if we can If we can actually get that one piece
Yeah.
of
So the cigar, the blowtorch, and then how many do we have? We have 5 for now. So then,
I take it the blowtorch was in that panel that we were looking at before.
no, we have to use the blowtorch on that panel.
Hey.
Gosh, let me. Okay. I'm trying to multitask here. So ceiling panel storage, that's the one we're missing. Got the fuel barrel. Got the laser crystal. Oops. Let's see. Machine salvage, I believe we already got. Ceiling panel. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm looking at a guide right now. Let's see. Where was the fabricator? Following the yellow marker. Do we get the water recycler? Okay. Oh, maybe not. These are crystal. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna actually head out here because there's one of them that I think I missed that's out here. If not, no big deal. Can we talk about the graffiti now? Nah. Damn.
He's passed out.
Well, it was Arlen that did it, not Rayan. I believe.
Yeah, but didn't Rayan join in on it?
That may be true. My memory is shit at times.
I honestly don't recall.
I just wish there was like a map in some way that could allow us to see which ones we still needed to get. So I got this one down here where my cursor's at, right?
I swear I saw you grab that earlier, but
yeah.
might as well double check.
Okay, I'll double check it. Oh yeah, in one of the crew quarters I saw a post, or I think it was Arlen's room or Rayan's room, where I saw a poster that kind of looked like a Hatsune Miku.
Really?
Kind of. I don't think it was actually her, but... And I'm pretty sure I got the salvage over here, because there was the exercise bike. Was there a blowtorch here? Nope. Okay. And this is where we came from, but just double checking every place before I go to the crew quarters, because that's essentially where it progresses a game. Oh, wait, what was that? Or was that R2 prompt, or I thought it said something different?
I didn't catch it.
Okay, so that's probably not it. Because I could have sworn there were 2 wreckage pieces that I picked up last time, not just one. Okay, I don't think I can go through there. I cannot. Okay, back to the bridge. Alrighty, look at this. Okay. That's definitely not creepy.
No. Not at all.
Alright, so sorry, I'm going around in circles. Okay, so I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. So cigar. Ow. Wait. Oh, whoops. Never mind. I thought that was something. Hi. Like, I'm kind of getting anxious now because I'm taking my sweet ass time, but wait, no, I keep thinking that's a prompt there. It's just a gear. Fools me every time. Alright. And the guy that I was looking at is not 100% helpful either.
Oh.
I don't believe it is the guide I used before. Okay. Don't think. Did we go in that yellow one over here?
I've been all over the place.
I
to
know.
The point I don't remember where we've been and where we haven't.
I know, that's why this is so confusing. I couldn't remember there was something over behind here too. Well, we'll check it out, because I don't know if this is one that turns into blue the farther you go in. I feel like I've been here before. Because doesn't it turn blue? Yes, it does. I know they said, like, for his leg, like, vacuum exposure or pressure exposure or whatever. I wonder, like, what that would feel like. Not that I want to ever feel that, but... Because didn't they say that he had experienced a little bit of pressure exposure even when we didn't take his leg?
Just a tiny bit, yeah, but we immediately patched up the tear in the suit.
Yeah. I'm gonna check this place here just real fast, and then we'll go... I like the fact that, well, this has, yeah, well, the trophies for this are unique. It's not just like completing episode 1 or anything like that. I did look over them, and it kind of gives me like a Dark Pictures kind of vibe, in the sense that, like, it says, like, keep this person alive, keep this person alive, manage to save all. Things like that.
Okay, so they've already got the trophies up for the other episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's go into in this room again.
Nice find.
Thanks. It appears I have one advantage over the pirates that were here.
What's that?
I know how to look up.
So what was it? I missed it.
It was just... I couldn't remember. I think it was just like random something.
Okay.
Hold on. So there's a recording. believe used to be a water filter over here. I know I just went this way earlier, but... Yeah, because I think it was right over around here. So I must have picked that up. Alright, let's go to the captain's quarters. Because I don't think... I already looked over here too, right?
Believe so.
Arlen and Rayan's experience hauling minerals on Vesta has been a big help, even when they annoyed the hell out of me.
You're in. Let's see what these UNN big shots kept to themselves.
Captain, I'm prepping Mr. Morozov for surgery. Thanks to your steady hand, the incision is well cauterized.
Have you done this before? I guess, right?
I guess?
Do you have any experience with amputations?
Exo, I've amputated more limbs than currently
Nice
exist
scar.
among this crew. Don't worry.
Thanks, Virgil. Glad you were here.
Okay, so there's the cigar.
Besides the pirates, there's no signs of ships in the vicinity.
So they must have been traveling alone. Interesting.
Doesn't seem like UNN protocol. Flying alone out here.
It isn't. This clearly wasn't a typical mission, just like it wasn't a typical pirate attack.
Isn't there... I thought this is where the cigar was.
Yeah.
They touched all their data.
I thought it was
Standard
on the
odd,
other side.
but unfortunate for us.
Of the desk. Of that desk.
Wait, what desk?
The desk you were at with the data drives. I thought it was inside the drawer.
I know.
Other drawer.
But apparently it's not the case.
Might have been in the captain's area. Who knows?
Maybe.
They don't even get to finish their last words.
Hand terminal.
Still missing 2.
Hey, Cap, you need any dead animals for your desk?
Why the fuck would I? Probably still has rabies.
It's a memento.
Yeah.
Come on, you're an Earther. You don't want a memento of Earth and its weird mammals?
Do I seem like I missed that shit planet? I've been out here for so long I wouldn't know a ferret if it bit me on the ass.
I'll just leave it here.
No. Put it under his pillow or send it out with the airlock with him.
No.
He'll be fine. Alright. Officer's board, Eric the drawer. Okay, so wait. Sorry, I'm looking at the guide once more. And also, hello to those who just tuned in. Welcome. On Twitch.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, so we got the cigar, and then what was the last one? Damn it. We got the fuel barrel. We got the bloody ceiling, the water recycler. It's either... I think I got the fabricator.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Goodness. What one am I missing? Besides that cigar. Got the machine salvage. Damn. Hold on. I have a feeling people are going to start tuning out and be like, oh, she's not doing anything. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I just need to double check something, because if it says 46, then I think I grabbed it. Because there was one... Wait. What are you?
Even with the skeleton crew, the UNN would have massively outnumbered the pirates. And still, the pirates cut right through them.
That's not salvage. Here's the cigar.
Sadly, seeing as we're already within the office, once we leave here, doesn't it automatically take us to the ship?
No. Yeah, I have to get the card from the captain's quarters, I believe. Yeah. That's why I've been avoiding going, or really picking anything up from there.
Khan, I have something for you. It's a surprise.
The biggest surprise would be 10 uninterrupted minutes without your voice in my ear telling me how to do my job. Can you give me that?
You know, one of these nights I'm going to sneak into your quarters and smother you to death with your pillow.
Tell Arlen before you do. I bet that shithead would love to watch.
You know what?
I was half expecting Khan to be like, good, you'd be doing me a favor.
Already forgotten.
See,
you know?
Yeah. See, she's more of an asshole than we are.
Who, Khan?
Yeah, but I like her in a way. Like, she's a bitch, but don't get me wrong. Like, she just... Yeah, she makes me smile with that snark.
She's the fun kind of asshole.
Yeah, but if she were to say anything like that to me, I'd be like, fuck you. We're no longer friends. Hold on. Wait. Am I locked out of it?
Maybe.
Because I'm not seeing...
I don't know.
I thought I could leave, but I guess not. Gosh. Maybe I can't leave. Huh.
This is Christian Avasarala, Deputy Undersecretary for Peace Operations. I am denying your request for additional support against Belter hostiles. Captain, you lead a well-armed battleship against a single pirate frigate. You outnumber them 5-1. I don't give half a fuck what ghost stories you have heard about this Captain Tucson. Do your fucking job, or you can hand me your bars directly when you return to Earth to do whatever disgraced soldiers do after they have been retired. Regards, Christian Avasarala.
Found the captain. Well, most of him.
Fucking savages.
Alright, sorry, I'm looking up the other guide here to see if I can scavenge. Got the quantum processor. Got the fabricator. Okay, there's that one. Green beacon. Fuel. Hidden panel? And cigar. Alright, yeah, I don't know what I'm missing.
Looks like a personal key card. I should find wherever it opens.
Found a key card on the captain. Not sure what it's for, though.
Check his room? Maybe he has a safe somewhere that pirate scanners wouldn't have picked up.
This one didn't see any other way out.
This little piggy went pew 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 pew. Oh shit, he's dead. You know, like
That made me laugh.
nursery rhymes or whatever. Okay, again, I was just trying to see if I could. Since I grabbed that card, I guess I have no other choice. Wait.
They suddenly didn't give up the ship without a fight.
Okay, let's go and. Can I check that painting? Nope. Can I?
Earthers like to visit the parts of their planet that they haven't destroyed yet. I'm no art snob, but I don't think most paintings are done on iron.
So I take it we are not able to get the last one.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I already did it on my own personal playthrough, but still. I mean, this also has. We haven't experienced any lag or anything with the stream, too, so. And also, I wasn't muted the whole time.
True.
As part of me was kind of. That's why I wanted to redo the playthrough, but decided to make it an asshole run.
Maybe something good on here. Or maybe a lot of dick pics. Guess we'll see.
Cap, found something that could be something. Transmitting now.
Fuck. That's a lot of data. Alright. Load up the crew and head back. I'll see if there's any gold in this shit pile.
Womp womp. Oh, sorry, I have that button.
Womp womp.
So which piece did we miss?
I'm trying to figure that out, but they're just not.
Drummer?
Yeah, boss man.
Okay.
Khan's picking up a short in the fusion coupling. She needs you to take a look.
Now? Is that necessary?
It is, if you want to put this wreck behind us.
Either it's gotta be
I'm on
the
it.
fabricator or the water recycler.
Might have been the water recycler.
Oh, because it says you can reach
Even
this
though
area
it's
from
right,
the...
even though it's right in the way, it can be easy to miss.
Yeah, it says you'll find the water recycler just over the first ledge. You can also reach this area from the other end. When you find the corpse with the audio recorder, follow the corridor. Yeah, both of these guides are slightly confusing to figure out. Hold on. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna read every single thing, but I feel like this would be better. I mean, minus the fact that Rob's not with us, but that this will be easier for people to watch versus it lagging and other issues. Hold on. Alright. Well, where the fuck is that painting? The Artemis painting that we saw last time, because there's the pirate killer.
It's along the side of the ship that's up there.
There it is.
I want to say. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. The way she's got her arms strut.
Tickle,
strut
tickle,
like
tickle.
that.
No. Come on, you. Tickle, 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 tickle.
You'd think with a name like Artemis, we'd eventually hit our target.
I'm done with you. Moving forward.
Despite Khan's nickname, this cannon hasn't killed anything yet. It did break up some pretty large debris, though.
Maybe it's all the shit that Cox has been trying to feed us.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as they said take a look at the thrusters, I immediately knew like something was wrong.
Especially
This
the
is
way he
drama.
said it.
Preparing to access the fusion coupling. Stand by.
And what was that? That there, right?
Volcano eruption.
Maya.
Oh yeah, when I replayed this, I missed
Maya.
when I was hanging on the ladder. I
volcano.
missed the first prompt.
You have to see
Oh,
this.
how hard did you fall?
Maya?
How bad was the fall?
Is everything.
Not, I mean, it kind of allowed me to. It was like a mulligan almost.
Oh, yeah.
But should we find out what happens?
That's up to you.
Asshole,
Sabaka!
Ron.
Oh, you were saying? You were saying?
I did that on purpose, but
About the mulligan.
yeah, yeah, cool.
Sabaka!
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
Jamming the consequence.
I want to see it again because for laughs. Asshole Run. I want to see if it's a little bit different. It's still fun.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Sabaka!
Well, good thing we decided not to test this out during the last, during,
Jamming the
Friday's
consequence.
stream. Otherwise, we would have had to deal with that punishment.
Oh, yeah. Well, we only died twice. And it had to be, it was unintentional.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
But then again, unintentional, like, I kind of thought maybe it should get hit, not die. But yeah.
This is drama.
I'm not gonna lie, this is...
What the fuck is going on?
series
Someone respond!
Has piqued my interest in the book series.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I want to watch the show.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying when I started the stream, or like, yeah, or no, when you were gone. Because I want to find out where I can watch it.
I looked it up before, but I don't remember. Let me look it up.
This is the way of it. We all know that. Death is part of the pact we make when we venture into the belt. Drummer was one tough bitch. With her past, I figured she would survive anything. But none of us is immune to the realities of life out here.
Potable water?
I know Kamina Drummer.
What the hell?
And she wouldn't want us wasting our oxygen on mourning.
That reminds me of Celebrity
She'd tell
Jeopardy
us to
on
get off
SNL.
our asses and get to work.
Potent potables.
That's the drummer I know.
Hey Siri.
She'd be looking ahead to the next score.
Define potable.
The next burn.
That's right, boss man. I keep my eyes forward.
Oh, safe to drink.
But that makes it a lot harder to watch my back.
Looks like it's on Prime.
Okay. So what are we doing confess? Or you're fucked?
I don't even remember what we chose last time.
We chose you're fucked.
We did?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Go on, Cap. Tell them what you did.
How the hell did you...
Sabakawala tried to torch me.
Okay, that really didn't matter,
Lured me
did it?
down to the thrusters,
No.
hit the engine. Play it off like it was an accident. I bet he was up in the bridge alone before coming down here, yeah?
So what? I was setting new coordinates. How was I supposed to know you were on the hull?
Not an
Well, we chose Triangle last time.
You expect this crew to believe I'm dumb enough to service the engine without any communication?
Now I understand. Y'all see what's happening?
I'm kind of hoping
Drummer's making
that
a move.
things change here.
I always wondered when
I'm starting to get the feeling it's not gonna.
Yeah.
Why did you do it? Was there something on that drive I found?
Can you believe this bullshit? You've been planning
like
this
I
since
said,
you
it
first
is what
stepped
it
on
is.
board this ship, haven't you?
At least this is a much cleaner playthrough.
Bitch.
True.
Oh, there you go.
Ask yourselves, who do you believe? Me? Or the man who has made promise after promise with no payoff?
Didn't we go after this?
Darling, Rain.
Didn't we choose that prompt?
Take her down to the brig.
Oh.
She's gonna pay for this traitorous bullshit. Do it!
I don't believe so.
Maybe.
Oh.
You're right, Drama. You can be pretty rough on your crew
Asshole
sometimes.
Ron.
But Beltalowda ain't nothing if we sell each other out to Inyas.
Okay.
Nah. I don't think so, Pampa.
A little different.
Damn
Oh,
skins.
it changed, yeah, just a little bit. It
should've
turned
known.
into more of a,
Everybody stay where you are.
Stand
back.
People who live in the
This is
belt
still my
versus,
ship.
People who
Why
live
don't you put that gun down?
on the inner parts of the solar system.
Say it again. I'm sorry. That's why I paused.
It turned into, if we do that, it turned into an us versus them kind of mentality.
Uh-huh.
So that's very interesting. Like belt livers versus those from like Earth or what have you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Gotcha.
Down, Captain. We're all crew here. We may be scavengers, but we're not criminals. We follow protocol. We solve disputes with words, not violence.
Yeah, fuck that. Throw him off
That's
the
how we keep our
airlock.
humanity. Give me the gun, Captain. It'll be okay.
She's gonna kill me.
No one is gonna kill you.
Spoilers.
I won't be so sure about that.
Back off. I'm warning you all.
Captain, it'll be okay if you just...
Bullshit. Tell it to the skinnies, not me. You want to see what happens to you when they're in charge of this ship?
Get rid of
Maybe
this
we should
racist
tell
asshole.
them who you really are.
I'm kind of surprised that Ryan's standing.
Virgil must have been quick with that prosthetic.
Because he's in the green, right?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
And Arlen's in the red.
I don't remember.
Do your job.
Be sorry later. Right now, do your job.
What happened to do no harm, asshole?
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Good. I'll man the bridge while you sort out this shit show.
Just don't touch
And
anything.
by the end of
I'll
it,
be
I'm
right
not
there.
gonna. End of it all, on an
Dipshit
asshole
here's
run. I'm not gonna be surprised if the crew mutinies.
Yeah.
I did everything for
They
you,
join
drummer.
the space pirates.
I could have turned you over to Dawes 100 times, but I didn't, because we made a deal.
Our deal is dead.
Just like you.
Pew pew.
Oh no. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare.
Take him to the airlock.
Pop goes the
no.
airlock.
No, drummer. No, let me go. Drummer, no. Please, drummer, no. Ah! Listen, come on.
I'm not gonna lie. This moment reminds me of the of one of the scenes from The Dead Space
Listen
movie.
to me, damn it. Drummer, listen to me.
Oh?
The coordinates on that data drive. They're for the MK core.
Mortal
You've
Kombat.
never heard of it, that's exactly my point. Look, you were right, okay?
Finish him.
I did try and take you
Now.
out.
Your soul is
I've
mine.
heard how you ungrateful
Now.
fucks all talk about me. Why should I let you cash in now?
Now.
I'm not gonna lie, that
One
Aftermath
of the profits for
DLC
myself.
for 11 was disappointing.
Because this score...
For what? Oh. I still have yet to... Is the remake for 1 already out? I don't think it is, right?
Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Because I've been watching, like, Gamers Little Playground and, like, MK Ice and Fire playing, like...
Not until September.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw them doing some of the fights, but none of them were sharing any of the story. Because that's what I like. I like watching them because of the story mode. Also, hello to the just who tuned, or those who just tuned in on Twitch. Welcome.
September 14th.
Ah. Also, happy August, everybody. Yay. I love fall weather. I cannot wait for the weather to cool down a bit.
Drummer. This is the
But,
greatest score
last
any
week-
scavenger has ever come across.
Sorry.
One of my favorite LP channels, or Let's Play channels, seeing as they're back, they did the Aftermath DLC, and last week they finished it.
Oh, the DLC that I was bitching about the story.
Just like,
God damn, I don't know.
the
why.
only thing I really liked about it was the fact that they brought back, that they hired on the actor who played Shang Tsung in the first
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat live-action movie.
Mm-hmm. And hello to
Or
just who
practice
tuned
roll.
for those who just tuned in on YouTube. Welcome.
There was so much about the story for the DLC that was just like, no, this is ugh.
What are we choosing this time? We've heard it before.
That's what we chose last time, but it is an asshole option. I don't know.
All right. So triangle, call it heads or tails.
Tails.
Hey Siri. Flip a coin.
How could you possibly know that?
I've been at this a long time. When there's a treasure this big, I make it my business to know about it. Look, when you find what's at the other end of those coordinates, the whole system will be on your ass. You'll need me if you want any chance of unloading it. I'm a bastard, okay? I know. But I'm not crazy. Throw me in the brig. You'll be glad I'm still here when the time comes. Listen to me, damn it. Drummer, listen to me.
Here we go. Asshole
Say hi
run.
to the fake drone.
Huh?
Say hi to the I forget what it's called. Never mind. I was gonna make a reference to Portal 2 and I can't remember the name of those things.
Oh, the robots?
Yeah. Like the
Shell and
core. Core. The Space Core. Say hi to the
Oh.
Space Core for us.
the MK Space Core.
No.
Continue. Oh.
Huh, I was expecting it to be more of an immediate ejection.
Right? Wait, how are you? Oh, never mind.
Cox was an imposter. One imposter remains.
Yeah, he was totally sus.
What now?
For some reason, I didn't think that would actually kill
We've
him.
been locked. Cox forgot to hide our drive
Because
signature.
knowing, like, Telltale games, you know,
Ah, shame.
usually your
Of
choices
course
don't
we did.
matter. Or doesn't matter.
Oh, is that what your reaction was about?
Captain?
What?
Is that what your reaction was about whenever you,
Yeah.
Whenever you hit the button and it was like...
Yeah. Well, because I didn't... Part of me just thought that he wasn't actually going to be thrown out of the airlock, but... Because, like I said, usually in previous Telltale games, like, the choices really don't matter at the end of the day, but... I mean, I did say earlier I saw that trophy where it says, like, keep Cox alive. But I didn't think he could die right in the first episode. Because there's no... I mean, unless he was, you know, Commander Shepard, I doubt he will live through that.
Right. And even then, that's not really Shep at that point.
Captain
It is,
Drummer,
but it isn't.
what are your orders?
Unless I'm misunderstanding how
Drummer,
cloning,
what
the
are
cloning
your
process
orders?
works in Mass Effect.
He wasn't a clone.
I could have sworn he was.
Not that I recall. He was, captured or found by, what, oh, crap, what's it called? The ship. Basically, Miranda and the elusive man found him, and then he was in, for like 2 years, he was basically in a coma. Alright, skip. Alright, so this time, drinking with Cox, 66% share to drink with Cox, Khan's insult. 47% snapped at Khan. 32% let Arlen bully Rayan. 58% punched Arlen. 1% Drummer was easily beaten by Maya. 12% Drummer threatened to retaliate for Maya's prank. 23% Drummer didn't talk to Khan about pirates. 30% sacrificed Rayan's leg to save the vault. 27% Drummer told Virgil to do his job. And then 33% Drummer spaced Cox. And then episode 2 is going to be called Hunting Grounds. Or wait, what? No.
What?
I thought it was letting me...
Look at the other episodes.
No, I thought, like, because when... Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Alright, and then... Make sure to change... He's back. So yeah, that was another full episode, or another replay of episode 1 of The Expanse.